How's it going, y'all? I just put Augie down, and Mom's not home yet, so there's a chance he might wake up. At which point, I will have to cut the shit out. Sitting in the morning sun, sitting till the evening comes, watching the shit sailing. Now watch it play again and again. Sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time, yeah. I left my home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay. I got nothing to live for, nothing gonna come my way, yeah. Sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time, yeah. Looks like nothing's gonna change, everything still remains the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do. I guess I'll remain the same, yeah. Sitting here resting my bones, loneliness won't leave me alone. 10,000 miles I rode to make this dock my home. I sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away, yeah. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time, yeah, yeah. Got some messages from Dawn. Alright, I'm gonna get this fired up on Facebook real quick. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I drink coffee till I shake, I lift weights until I ache. I work my fingers fingers to the bowl. Spend too much time inside my bowl. Sometimes it feels like spinning plates. I'm lonely in a crowded room. I don't know, so I assume people don't like what they see, so they all sneer, talk about me. The laughing stock of the saloon. I get lost inside my head, thinking about things that I have said, things I know I cannot change. But as the sun sets in the west, I pull this weight upon my chest. So I drink coffee till I shake. Smile real big, sometimes it's fake. I don't talk, I just scream. I'm always working up a scene to score a bigger piece of cake. I get lost inside my head, thinking about things that I have said, things I know I cannot change. As the sun sets in the west, I hold this weight upon my chest. So I drink coffee till I shake. Ooh, I lift weights until I ache. Ooh, I work my fingers to the bone. Spend too much time inside my phone. Sometimes it feels like spinning plates. Sometimes it feels like spinning plates. Goddamn, I hope you can't relate. Sunrise, dog goes snoring. Nothing to do today, it ain't boring. Shoes on and I'm out the door. Take a run along a foggy shore. Pot of coffee, fill my cup. Pack a bowl and spark it up. Take a bike out to the rock. Swim until my legs are shot. These are the days. Oh man, I just realized something. I'm a dummy. I've been doing a lot of recording, so I don't have like my plugins turned on, so it sounds probably shitty. That sounds probably way better now. My bad. I'm gonna take a mulligan on that one. Sunrise, dog goes snoring. Nothing to do today, it ain't boring. Shoes on and I'm out the door. Take a run along a foggy shore. Pot of coffee, fill my cup. Pack a bowl and spark it up. Take a bike out to the rock. Swim until my legs are shot. These are the days. Put me back on island time. I need that state of mind. Island time, where everything's slow. Put me back on island time. We can ignore the grind. Island time, we take it slow. Oh, I've been feeling broken system. Wishing I could trade my cards in for a new hand. Money's tight and time is a commodity. A little bad luck across the line to poverty. My car's dying, my debts are compounding. Swimming the line of treading water and drowning. But hey, it's all going to be fine. I pull worries out my mind. I always must remind myself that the struggle is divine. Society draws lines, but they're not how I'm defined. Relax and give it time. It's all going to be fine. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Truth is, I'm prone to depression, but a life spent coping has taught me a lesson. Happiness can't be bought or given, despite what is missing. It's a life worth living. A billion cells all working together as one, create the warmth that you feel when you step into the sun. Our existence is a complete phenomenon, so whatever your stress impels in comparison. Live a life following where your heart leads you, not mimic your braids displayed on social media. Fuck the values society feeds you. There's no right or wrong, there's just whatever completes you. Hey, it's all going to be fine. I pull worries out my mind. I always must remind myself that the struggle is divine. Society draws lines, but they're not how I'm defined. Relax and give it time. In the chat on Facebook, which reminds me that we're doing a Privio in like a few weeks. I want to say it's like 2 weeks, maybe 3. But Privio is this like cool thing that it'll be our second time doing it. The last time we did it was a lot of fun. It's a service where like, it's essentially like a big Zoom meeting where you get to hang out with the band. And throughout the meeting, there's a bunch of different, there's like, I want to say like 7 to 8 people who have the option of buying hot seats is what it's called. And that you get to have like one-on-one time with the band where you get to like lead the conversation. And then there's a whole chat where everyone else gets to be a part of it and watch and whatnot. But it was a lot of fun. We took a chance on it last time just to see what it was like, and we decided it was cool, so we want to do it again. So I would definitely suggest checking that out. You can get the information on our website or in Uglies Nation or any of that stuff. I'll do it for Stephanie Rogers has been sending me jokes daily on the text message service. If you haven't seen that yet, we got this text message service where people can text me. It's like a number that they go to the number, and then I check it with an app, and I'm responding to everyone. And Stephanie Rogers has been sending me a dad joke every day, and most of them are really bad, but she sent a really funny one today. And she said she would give me $20 if I said that, so I said it. Some days feel like they are lost before getting out of bed. A shame spiral that defaults into existential dread. And then the guilt that follows at the weakness you possess. To feel like this, to be like this, why am I such a mess? A self-fulfilling prophecy that doesn't have to be. We don't need to be victims of our biology. When the walls feel like they're closing in, when darkness blankets all, you're not alone, it's not forever. There's help that you can call. There's nothing wrong with feeling wrong. You can be fixed if you are broken. Some of us need help becoming strong, because we're short on serotonin. Well, a sickness in your brain, it's a sickness all the same. And if you're fixing for a change, then you can fix the pain. Mental health is paramount, but it's not guaranteed. Some of us must work harder for that which comes naturally. But the toil of the ascent brings the beauty of the peak. The poet and the author offer up their worst critiques. I'm chemically unbalanced, but I am not ashamed to admit I take a pill to calm down my mind's hurricane. There's nothing wrong with feeling wrong. You must be fixed if you are broken. Some of us need help becoming strong, because we're short on serotonin. Because we're short on serotonin. Because we're short on serotonin. I haven't played that one in a few, and I forgot it. I think Mom's home. Stan's starting to freak out. I saw some people said they want more volume. I can try that. Check, check, check. Take it up to 5 dB. See how that feels. Check, check. Checking the mic, check. If this starts to like distort or anything, let me know. That's the danger with that. This one's for Travis from Caroline. I've been sleeping way too much. I've been feeling out of touch. Didn't take a call the other day. Couldn't find the words to say. I've been chasing, I've been reaching out. So I've been spacing on what it's all about. Darling, it's love brought me here. I never seen so clear. Music saved my life at the first taste. I finally had a place. So please excuse me while I reminisce. How did I ever get like this? Slave to my drive when I'm so free. I need to get back to being me, to being me. And I've been drinking way too much, because this life I lead is rough. Need to stop thinking about what I'm not. Make time to focus on what I got, because I've been chasing, I've been reaching out. So I've been spacing on what it's all about. Darling, it's love that brought me here. I never seen so clear. Music saved my life at the first taste. I finally had a place. So please excuse me while I reminisce. How did I ever get like this? Slave to my drive when I'm so free. I need to get back to being me, to being me. So I've been writing a lot. And I've been giving Uglies Nation the sneak tip on it. Just because I've been trying to go live in Uglies Nation for like 15 minutes a day, just fucking around while I'm practicing, you know, because I'm sitting at home, all I'm doing is like practicing. So I figured, fuck it, you know, people want to hear it, or I wanted to see if people wanted to hear it, and people are enjoying it. So I'm trying to, you know, spend like 10, 15 minutes a day doing that in Uglies Nation. So if you're not in there, Uglies Nation is our fan group here on Facebook. It's just a real cool community in general, and I would suggest checking it out. And I played this song in there, I think I did. I played it, maybe I played it here last week, but either way, someone requested it. Alright, if I fuck this up, it's because it's new. I wanted to write this song for a while, because Bumpin Uglies is my first band that I've ever been in. And I was in my very early 20s when me and my buddy started it, and we wanted a name that was like memorable and like clever, and we settled on Bumpin Uglies because I mean it is, for whatever it is a memorable name, and it is like clever. But like if I'd known I was gonna be doing it for the rest of my life, I would have chosen a better band name. So, but that said, I'm a firm believer that like it shouldn't matter, you know, like it shouldn't matter. Like the quality, the music is what matters, you know, and how we sound is what matters. So it's like I've always been very adamant about not changing it, but that's where this song came from. My band has got a stupid name. Nobody wanted to work with us. We were a 3-ring circus, but we wouldn't go away. We made a lot of dumb mistakes. We burned the city down in Rome. We couldn't help but touch the stove just to see if we get burned. But don't you judge a book based on its cover. You might miss a worthwhile discover. Email your complaints and we'll write back right away to let you know that we don't fucking care. They wouldn't let us on the road despite how we screamed and cussed. Thankfully the fans loved us, so we built a road ourselves. And then the cream rope's just the top, firing on all cylinders. We didn't take no prisoners. We built a life out of the dream. But don't you judge a book based on its cover. You might miss a worthwhile discover. Email your complaints and we'll write back right away to let you know that we don't fucking care. You know I wouldn't change a thing. It was harder than it had to be, but it worked out and that's reality, all despite our stupid name. Yeah! I'm gonna play one more new one. Hey.
Hey.
Is he leaving? Is he leaving?
I'm gonna sit and watch.
Ooh. Did you get your Taco Bell?
I did.
to go.
I don't feel sick yet.
That's good. I am a tough person to love. Insecure and passionate, I'm stubborn as a mule. My mind is always racing and I speak before I think, tripping over words I didn't mean. I am a bastard when I'm cross. The fire in my veins burns hotter than the lakes of hell. Challenge me and I'll sink the boat just to prove a point, despite the fact I never learned to swim. I am not defined by my mistakes. We're all just works in progress, trying to get by, do more than survive. One day at a time, one day at a time. Oh, one day at a time. Oh, one day at a time. I do not have a lot of friends. The ones I have could take the heart directly from my chest. The air out of my lungs, I'll give them anything they need. 20 years collecting, after that it's trimming fat. I am not defined by my mistakes. We're all just works in progress, trying to get by, do more than survive. One day at a time, one day at a time. Oh, one day at a time. Oh, one day at a time. Existence is a battlefield and you won't leave alive. You can judge your fucking heart out, but no one will survive. It is chaos, it is anarchy, it's inexplicable. It is beauty, it is art, it is every syllable in every poem ever written, every counterpoint and melody. The first smile from your first child, it's burying your family, it's loss of innocence, it's the burden of mortality. It's first love, it's first loss, it's coping with reality. And there's no right or wrong, there's just living and dead. I am not defined by my mistakes. We're all just works in progress, trying to get by, do more than survive. One day at a time, one day at a time. Oh, one day at a time. Oh, one day at a time. You want to do a Girl from the North Country?
I can try.
I think you got this.
Can you pull up the lyrics just in case? It's been a while.
Yeah. Look at this beautiful pregnant belly of hers. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. It's actually just a lot of Taco Bell right here.
Lots of Taco Bell.
I haven't played this in a while either, so I might fuck it up.
You gotta pull up the lyrics for me.
I thought I did. Oh. Okay. If you're traveling through the North Country Fair, where the winds hit heavy on the borderline. Remember me to the one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine.
This is not the right words.
Alright, you go with the snowflakes.
Yeah. If you go where the snowflakes form, where rivers freeze and summer ends, please see for me, she's got a coat so warm to keep her from the howling winds.
Please see for me if her hair hangs long, if it rolls and flows all down her breast. Please see for me if her hair hangs long. That's the way I remember her best.
I'm wondering if she remembers me at all. Many times I've often prayed in the darkness of my night, in the brightness of my day.
So if you're traveling in the North Country Fair, where the winds hit heavy on the borderline, remember me to the one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. She once was a true love of mine. She pulled the microphone out of the thing. That's what she was.
All I did was lift it up and it came all the way
Yeah. This is why you can't have women on ships.
That doesn't even make sense.
That's like an old pirate thing. You don't have women on the pirate ship.
That's chauvinistic.
It's the same from like the 1400s.
It doesn't matter. You used it.
It's the same. I was saying this is why they say it. That was beautiful.
Get stuck in the chair again.
Okay. You put the cowboy hat on Stan if you want. Ooh, that ain't in tune. There's the guy. All right, this next one's for Kitty from Justin. Rainfall sings a song upon the roof, half asleep in bed, and I'm dreaming of my youth, when my biggest fear is ending up alone. family's an obsession when you're from a broken home. And now I roam. I'm always on the move, but when I'm here with you, there's never anything to prove. Effortless and simple, loving you is easy. All you ask is to be held at night before you fall asleep. No one else will have this, 'cause no one else will be us. This lives and dies for you and I. This is unique and it is ours. It's an hour before sunrise, and you are still asleep. I'm lost inside the song that you are breathing next to me. It's drowning out the voices that live inside my head. The world seems to stand still when lovers share their beds, and I have said everything words can convey. Language fails to get across exactly what the heart would say. I hope you know I'm yours, and our story will unfold while we make a couple babies and we watch while they grow old. And no one else will have this, 'cause no one else will be us. This lives and dies with you and I. This is unique and it is ours. This is unique and it is ours. Does that make up for not getting flowers on Valentine's Day? I fucked up. I don't I have a hard time usually under normal circumstances I'm normally pretty good about shit like Valentine's Day and stuff like that. No. I'm usually out of town on Valentine's Day, but it's like we always like do something, but with it being a pandemic, I just didn't really do anything this year. But it's also because I think it's a stupid holiday. Like, I think fucking Valentine's Day is stupid. I think Father's Day is stupid. I think Mother's Day is stupid. I think all that shit is stupid. And it's, like, invented by greeting card companies. I'm Scrooge. I'm Scrooge McDuck. But I fucked up. I should have got her flowers. I'm going to get her flowers. See, here's my thing. I'm going to get flowers because it's, like, Wednesday. I'm not going to get flowers because it's fucking some arbitrary day that greeting cards... Before the pandemic, woman.
Oh, really? How many years before the pandemic did you get me flowers?
That's fair. Kids put a damper on fucking romance.
Acting like you get flowers from me. The only time you've ever got me flowers is because I asked you to.
No, I usually get it for Mother's Day and Valentine's Day. My whole point was I write you these beautiful songs, baby. It's better than flowers. Flowers are good too. We spend our whole lives collecting things that we don't need. We come into this world without any air to breathe. Screaming bloody murder as our lungs go into use. The first smile on our lips is from the love felt in the room. It costs money to be born, money when you die. So it's funny that the money don't bring purpose to your life. Live and breathe for love, 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 love. Ooh, ooh. In a room smelling like flowers, he fades faster every day. Family all around him, but not knowing what to say. He's ready for what's next, he ain't leaving too soon. The last smile on his lips is from the love felt in the room. It costs money to be born, money when you die. So it's funny that the money don't bring purpose to your life. Live and breathe for love, 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 love. Ooh, ooh. Our obsession with possessions, raising important questions like why aren't we double guessing the link that's between depression, trading our self-expression to fit with modern perceptions, and found meant to spend the time before the spiritual accession. Yo, money is the means to an end, but it ain't a purpose. You could have it all except love and it becomes worthless. Fancy possessions might feel good on the surface, but that emptiness will not be filled with the purchase. You got a Benz and a yacht and a house on the bay with nobody to share. At the end of the day, got a chest full of jewels and a monogram shirt, but nobody crying when they put you in the dirt, yo. 9 rooms and a safe full of cash, fake friends loving you for your stash, but then when the drugs don't last, holidays alone in an oversized castle. In conclusion, happiness can't be bought or sold, and consumerism, it consumes the soul. It costs money to be born, money when you die. So it's funny that the money don't bring purpose to your life. Live and breathe for love, 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 love. Ooh, ooh. Drop my pick. Fuck. Some men talk, some men act, some men are men as a matter of fact. Some men lie while other men struggle, not concerned they're a big fish stuck in a puddle of consistency along with taxes and debt. Some men speak unconcerned with fact. Some men lie with every single breath. Truth be told, I am my own man, fuck the rest, yo. Everybody's got a story to tell, how they've been heavenly charged to cross over the lakes of hell. I pay no regards to the tales of the devil. Actions they speak at the most audible level. Making snide remarks, passing off his candor while he happily lives in his delusions of grandeur. Always talking loud about the freedom of choice, and he just talking loud so we can hear his own voice. And if I walked a block, he's walked a mile. If I found an answer, he's found a pile. He's acting insecure like a little child. Swears he's in control, he's just in denial. Everybody's got a story to tell, how they've been heavenly charged to cross over the lakes of hell. I pay no regards to the tales of the devil. Actions they speak at the most audible level, yeah. Actions they speak at the most audible level. So we got a music video debuting tomorrow, starring my beautiful wife and my handsome son and my derpy doggo. What do you guys think of that new song, Loud and Clear, man? I'm really proud of it. I'm looking forward to doing more music like that. I think the plan is I'm just gonna keep making songs with Will. I just started talking with him about another song. I think I'm just gonna keep making them. But like after this, I'm just gonna sit on them. Eventually I'll have like 7. I'll probably have like 5, somewhere between 5 and 10, and I'll just release them as an album. You have to beat them into submission. They're finicky creatures, harmonicas are. I like my coffee black, I like my whiskey neat, and a well-tuned guitar makes me feel complete. You say I'm simple, I say you're vain. Chase what you want, I got what I need, you won't hear me complain. I never did well in school, never like to follow rules, but the life I lead is the life I love, so please don't be cruel. There's room for all of us. I like my routine, so you can go ahead and find another car for your machine. Living ain't the same thing living a life. I hear you loud and clear, but I'll be fine. I ain't talked to God since '93. When my parents split and Dad went to jail, 'cause God wasn't there for me. But I turned out fine, I made my own way, so he can strike me down and he can move aside, 'cause I am here to play. Living ain't the same thing as living a life. I'll be fine. Living ain't the same thing as living a life. I hear you loud and clear, but I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I spent a dozen years living in a bottle, drowning thoughts with whiskey-flavored stones, terrified of my own humanity. But the truth I learned is that we're all alone. You either die young and pass with your conviction, or live long enough to become what you hate. We all think we're destined for greatness, but the clock is more dependable than fate. Now moderation is just my new addiction. I'm keeping track as a way to pass the time, struggling with my own mediocrity. It's a cautionary tale in which I'm the paradigm. It's got me concentrating on living in the moment, but anxiety somehow always prevails. I'm lonely, but I've given up on privacy. It's a common state of mind when everyone you meet's in sales. You ain't born with strength, it's something you develop. So I hold my head up high, the way men do in cowboy songs. But uncertainty weighs heavy on my shoulders. Living the dream still occasionally feels wrong. Living the dream still occasionally feels wrong. There's another one for Justin and his mother. That one had like, just because of the way I've never really tried to play like that, but I feel like I could actually play that. We could play that with the band. It'd be kind of cool. Turn into just like a little, kind of like a Neil Young vibe to it, you know? I don't know. It could be dope. Maybe. My ultimate goal with all this shit is I want to be the most confusing band at the reggae festivals. Like I want to have songs like Florida Showers and like Island Time and shit, and then just go into weird ass like fucking just grunge, like Neil Young grunge kind of shit and fucking stoner metal shit. I just want to do like all the shit and do it well. I like a lot of different music, man. I think that's one of the coolest things about making music. Like fuck making one genre of music, man. I'm trying to just do whatever's cool and interesting, you know, to us. Dawn says she wants to hear Type B. You sit around and you count your bills and calculate how they convert to thrills. You lose yourself in all those pills. Well, my friend, they'll never warm your chills. Well, I once knew a fellow with a keen way of thinking, lost in the dice he was rolling, spirits he was drinking. He always had a smile on his face. But I knew about the demons he had dwelling deep inside. I never bought his shit no matter how much he lied. I knew his existence was a waste. What a fucking waste. But da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. You spend your days getting numb. You swear it's straight despite how you succumb. My advice is follow the crumbs. Find a trail back from what you've become. Well, I once knew a fellow with a keen way of thinking, lost in the dice he was rolling, spirits he was drinking. He always had a smile on his face. But I knew about the demons he had dwelling deep inside, and I never bought his shit no matter how much he lied. I knew his existence was a waste. What a fucking waste. I fucking forgot it. I was trying to get fancy. Hold up. Well, I once knew a fellow with a keen way of thinking, lost in the dice he was rolling, the spirits he was drinking. He always had a smile on his face. But I knew about the demons he had dwelling deep inside. Never bought his shit no matter how much he lied. I knew his existence was a waste. What a fucking waste. So I want to record that one acoustic when I go in to do all these acoustic songs, and I'm trying to put in like a little like acoustic bluesy part for the solo sections. And I've never tried. It's something I just started working on the other day. But like I normally play the song for all the guitar players out there. I play it like with the E position for the A. But then when I'm trying to do the solo thing, I'm doing it with like the C position up here. So like. And yeah, I was fine until that last chord. I was like, how the fuck do I even do that up there? But you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. I'm gonna do one more. I just don't know what. Fuck it, 9 words. I see a lot of requests for 9 words. Guys, in case you don't know, we're heading down south for just 4 shows in the middle of March, and 2 of them are sold out. Charleston and Virginia Beach are sold out. There's a few tickets left for Charlotte and a few tickets left for Richmond, so check that out. And there's a few tickets left for our early show in Baltimore. And once again, yeah, we're premiering a music video for Loud and Clear tomorrow on our YouTube at I want to say it's like 8:30ish or some shit like that. Oh shit, Young James is watching. I gotta intercept 9 words and do serving for Young James. Sorry guys. When you tour the way we do, you kind of lose touch with your friends around your hometown. You know, the people you have this new group of friends, you know, who's your bandmates and the bands you tour with and the bands you love. And Tropodelic is one of those groups of boys that we've just gotten real close with over the years. And that's probably been the hardest part about this whole thing, is just not seeing your friends, you know what I mean? Like, haven't seen my band in fucking all winter. I haven't seen the Tropodelic boys in over a year, so. Love you guys, and can't wait to reconnect on the other side of this shit, man. Living my life one mistake at a time. They all keep adding up. Waiting tables for the last 6 years. Yo, my youth is wrapping up. And I'm staring down in a glass for answers it won't give. Wondering why I live to work when I know I should be working to live. So I get myself another drink and I try to forget that I drink too much, because if this is my lot in life, it'll just have to be enough. Settling for having my bills straight, a cigarette after a long day. If it gets too hard, I can close the bar, run a tap, that'll be more than I made. Holding on to dreams I'm dreaming, the only thing keeping me moving. And if when I wake I'm still a lowly slave, I'll be okay with this life I'm living. Okay with this life I'm living, yeah. Locked up, institutionalized, labeled criminal of the state. An affliction of addiction, we all got one on our plate, yeah. Knocked up, car flipped, raided homes. Troubled souls are the only ones I know. I wouldn't take it any other way. I'm so sorry you can't relate, yo. I'm settling for having my bills paid. The cigarette after a long day. If it gets too hard, I can close the bar, run a tap, but that'll be more than I made. Holding on to dreams that I'm dreaming, they're the only thing keeping me moving. And if when I wake I'm still a lowly slave, I'll be okay with this life I'm living. Alright, I'm gonna do another one because I wanna play a new one. I gotta pull the lyrics up though. I send James a lot of my songs when they're new, just cause like, it's my homie. He writes lyrics too, so you know, you like to bounce shit off people. This one's some bars, so I don't know if he's still watching, but I'm gonna just play it either way. You had cleaned up, you were doing so well. Had that look in your eyes, everybody could tell that you were back. Ready for war, you've been hit in the face and you were ready for more. But you were looking for a jab and life threw out an uppercut. Out of the wagon and back in the familiar rut. Blacking out every weeknight just so you could sleep right. Chugging lots of cheap wine, yo. We were kids crushing pints at the bar, ripping shots out the bottle while we passed around the car. I ain't proud of my mistakes, but it made us who we are. It ain't 2008, yo, we're grown and it's hard. But if you keep living in the bottle, it's gonna swallow you and you will drown. And it kills me to watch you kill yourself. You don't gotta die, my friend. You don't gotta die. You don't gotta die, my friend. You don't gotta die, oh no. Oh no. Yo, I wish I could fix you, but you're not a machine. You're just flesh and blood and a dopamine fiend, spitting out the lies your demons tell you to say. But your cocaine allergies give you away. Flipping bags to justify the habit. It ain't no hustle that describes an addict. Irracted, distracted, and combative at the bar with a backpack full of clear baggies. I don't wanna preach, so I said my piece. Yo, I love you like a brother, but I ain't gonna compete with the poison in your veins, pushing lies at your teeth, line after line till you're struggling to breathe. Highs and lows up your nose, just hope you hit your bottom before the ground swallows you whole. You don't gotta die, my friend. You don't gotta die. You don't gotta die, my friend. You don't gotta die. Oh no. Oh no. Some new shit. I've been coming around here for years. It's so funny. The guy I wrote that song about, definitely like this next song, 9 Words, he was definitely like one of my drinking buddies when I was bouncing around bars like that. So it's just fucking weird. I've been coming around here for years. The furniture's moved, but the same faces still appear. I can tell my calendar days by the prices that they set on the domestic beer. Now farewells are becoming an acquired taste. The mayor's been presenting in a familiar face, and I can no longer disguise the surprise in my eyes. I guess I did not expect to end up in this place. What is expected that really occurs? Decisions dissected, still don't reverse. Try not to resist it down the abyss. Let yourself fall to see what truly exists, and hopefully find that which you desire. But love is what you need, my dear. Here's what I require. Give me just 9 words before we fall. Love my faults and don't love me at all. The man you care deeply for today, he isn't long for this world, and tomorrow he'll become just another victim of change. See, I tried my best to stay the same. I failed and I took it in a different way. There's no escape from your date with fate. You always pay, but the bitch is never late. So embrace it, enjoy it, don't waste it, I implore you. There's no stressing what you cannot help. You just ain't selling what's not on the shelf. Don't stress it too hard or you'll lose yourself. And give me just 9 words before we fall. Love my faults, don't love me at all. Because the man that you care deeply for today isn't long for this world, and tomorrow he'll become just another victim of change. Okie dokie. This is what I'm going to do tonight, guys. It has come to my attention that there's so many elements of this next onion. There's so many layers to this onion that need to be peeled back, and I'm gonna eat this whole onion in one serving tonight. There is a movie that was made recently in the last year or two that has John Travolta in it, and it's called The Fanatic. And John Travolta is like a huge, like basement dwelling, like neckbeard kind of, just like super fucking creepy looking. You know what I mean? Like looks like he hasn't showered in like months and shit. And he's like a super fan of someone. And he like starts stalking them. He like finds out where they live, and he just, like, all the clips I've seen of it, like John Travolta is just totally crazy and out of, like, it's just over the top performance, and it looks fucking hilarious. But even more on top of it, it's directed by Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit. I didn't even know he was a director, but it looks like quite a watch, and that's how I'm going to be spending my evening. And I appreciate you guys tuning in. I love you, and I'll see you in the funny pages.